Hi, I'm James A&L for High Definition Tracks, and today I'm chatting with Hey Dan, who's just released Rhythm Don't Stop with us on High Definition. Welcome to the HD family. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really well. All the better for seeing your face and getting to speak to you. So, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live?
So I live in Manchester currently. Well, I've lived there all my life. Salford to be exact. It's just a little don't know if you call it a town or a city, but just on the border of Manchester, Greater Manchester. So that's where I am.
Nice one. Any pets in the house?
No pets, unfortunately. I live in a flat where we're not allowed them. But if I could have them, I'd have at least like 2 or 3 cats. I'm kind of a cat person.
Well, hopefully our cat will just decide to jump across the table where I've got the laptop on, kind of show you, go, here's a cat for you. It might not happen anyway. How long have you been DJing and producing for?
DJing, I've started when I was like 13, so that's 13 years. I got I think I started because I've got a snide version of Virtual DJ, the software, and I just did everything. There was no controllers. I just enjoyed playing 2 songs and doing it with a mouse and a keyboard, and then that just naturally grew. And then eventually I got my first pair of CDJs, which were Citronics. I don't even know if they're still a thing.
Citronics, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah. I can't tell you the make of them. I just know the brand was Citronic. And then producing wise, again, maybe a year or 2 later, downloaded a snide version of FL Studio and started making music.
Still on FL Studio now, or?
I changed last year. Sure, you know, when the pandemic first started, Ableton had that like 90-day free trial. So I gave it a go and I loved it, and then I purchased it. I must say, yeah, I've paid for the software now.
Yeah, no snidey versions anymore.
No snide anymore. I thought, right, if I'm committing to this, I need to get the full software, the full stuff. But yeah, that's how I got into it.
One of the tunes are sounding banging. Who have you released with before us?
So recently, I think the last one was Stashed Music, DJ SKT's label. There's also been Purveyor Underground, which is a house DJ and producer called Demure. I've kind of forgot now.
It's because the list is massive. That's why. We know this from Game Room and from Force of Habit.
Yes, those as well.
And Amy's a massive fan of your release with Darren After. I think that's a collab with.
Yeah, that was the Game Rooms one. Higher, the piano house track.
Yeah, I think Amy plays that in like pretty much every set when she plays out. So yeah. We'll get some footage of it once it's actually to a crowd, once she stops DJing to nobody. Anyway,
that's what I really want to see at the moment. I've not
really
had that chance yet to see what happens when people are playing the music in the clubs. I'd love to be in the club when it's getting played. I've not been in a club yet.
Soon come. So tell me a bit about Rhythm Don't Stop. What's the inspiration behind it, and when did you start making it?
When did I start making it? I think it's a few months old. It's probably half a year old. I think where it came from was I was just going through, I think it might have been Loop Cloud, and found that vocal that's in it, and I just loved it, and then everything kind of built around that vocal. A lot of the time when I make music, I don't particularly start with the same thing. I tend to like have a nose there. Might be that I'll find a preset that I like the sound of and then work from that. In this case, the vocal, and then work from that. Other times, drums and so on. And in this case, it was that vocal, and then I just built everything around that. And something that I'm quite keen on doing at the moment is having bass lines that kind of the cut-off filters and the resonators and stuff are all like opening up at weird parts, and you know, like you drop sounds out and then just have those come in, and that's kind of one of the things that happens in this track too. So that's, yeah, I hope that answers the question.
Awesome, yeah, fully answered it. The longest answer I think we've had from anyone. Normally people are like, I can't remember, don't know, just started making something. So no, it's great.
Well, yeah, I think that is part of it, but then it all grew from that vocal.
Amazing. Right, are you ready to get into the deep and dirty questions where we're less about the music and more about you?
Yeah, go on then. I mean, when I read them, I was like, oh god, yeah, put me on the spot. Some of them, I've made notes.
Good, exactly what we need. That's what we want. We want this to flow rather than we be sat here going, if you don't know any funny jokes, by the way, don't feel as though you have to answer it. And if there's any other questions that you don't have an answer to, feel free to just say move on, class, let's skip it and carry on. So let's go.
I think the jokes one was first Google search.
Classic. That's what Amy did as well. Right, tell me something really random about you that not many people would know.
For this one, yeah, sorry. I could let me start again. I probably, if all the food in the world but one thing got taken away from me, I could live off chicken wraps with lettuce, cheese and sriracha sauce. I absolutely love eating chicken wraps.
Chicken and sriracha is a match made in heaven. I completely agree with you, especially in a wrap as well. Actually, I reckon that's going to definitely go on my my shopping list for next week. So I can make that because I can just see the look on Amy's face now is saying
it's amazing. If anyone's not tried sriracha sauce or the mayo as well, get it in your shopping basket.
100. Right, what's your proudest non-music moment or accomplishment?
So this one would probably be, I think 4 or 5 years ago, I graduated university, again, graphic design. First, let me say that again. So, yeah, my proudest non-music moment is graduating university. So I went to Salford University, studied graphic design and got a first in that.
Oh, amazing.
And what also, it's kind of the second thing, but it led on from that, and it was I landed a really good job in a design agency, and I'm still there now, but I've grew into the creative director role after 6 years. So I get that's probably my proudest.
No, congratulations, man. That's massive. That's massive.
Thank you.
Another graphic designer to add to the High Definition family. If anyone wants to book High Definition to do their graphic design, because we've got about 20,000 graphic designers, feel free, hit us up.
How many web designers have you got though?
Well, we've got you now, so we've got.
There we go. Branch out specialisms.
We got a couple. I think Dots definitely does web design too, but maybe not the creative director of a company level. I don't know. Who's your hero or heroes, and also why?
This one I genuinely couldn't answer. I don't really have any. There's people who I admire and people I like, but hero, I wouldn't call them heroes.
No, fair, absolutely fair. When was the last time you laughed hard, and why?
Oh, this one's.
And you don't have to say today. Because
it was 2 days ago. It was Friday last week, and it was daft. It was a TikTok. So, have you seen the really bad life hacks TikToks?
I think so, but you refresh for those who haven't, refresh us.
So in this one, it's just some girl's got like a piece of wood and it's some weird string thing, and she basically kind of goes up and down, makes it into a brush. But that's not the part that makes me laugh. They've put really, like someone playing the flute or the trumpet, but really badly to a song that you know. And I think the song's like a Home Alone song, and it just gets to me. It just makes me laugh. It's silly, but it's. I was sat in work in the office and had my earphones in. People around are trying to work, and I'm watching it. I'm holding it in, and I think that helped make I lost it. I couldn't hold it in any longer. So I got all the team round to watch it with me.
Was it worth it? Did they all join in with their
They
laugh?
laughed. I don't know if I don't know if they laughed, like, you know, because they were like, he's my boss, I need to laugh, or if they actually thought it was funny. But I enjoyed myself. So
their boss called him in and was like, "You got to laugh at this," and they're like, "Fucking hell, if you don't laugh, I might get sacked." So
exactly.
What's one track that got really popular that you can't stand? Obviously, we're not trying to throw shade on any producers. We just like to find out what Dan thinks.
I couldn't stand growing up. This was like 2009, 2010. Black Eyed Peas. That band growing up. Boom Boom Pow and The Time. I hate them songs. Just because of how corny they were. It's like
I can't remember the time, but Boom Boom Pow, I can now hear it in my head, and I think I was quite irritated by it at the time as well. So I think that's a good shout of yours.
The Time one was the cover of I'm Having the Time of My Life. I can't remember who that's by.
I was going to say maybe.
yeah, Dirty Bit. Shocking.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Shocking. Hated it.
Amy loves it. She just there pissing herself in the background. If you did hear Amy, the reason you got me rather than Amy this time is she's lost her voice.
Does she genuinely like it, or is she are you being
selfish? No. She's mocking it.
Right, good.
I think.
Good to hear a bit there if she liked it.
Oh, it's funny though. Have you got any weird skills or talents, obviously outside of graphic design, or because we kind of established that graphic design for a producer isn't a weird talent? It's weird if you don't know graphic design and you're a producer.
Yeah, no, I don't. I tried thinking really hard about it. I don't have anything.
Fair. Can you curl your tongue?
Curl it? What?
Yeah, see, I mean, it's not a weird skill or talent, but that apparently is genetic. You can't learn that. There you go. That's James's fact of the day.
I am talented. Thank you for that.
Yeah. What's your most embarrassing moment or embarrassing DJ moment?
So when I was 16, like I did like you know when like in the local areas they have like bonfire displays, firework displays.
Yeah.
I was asked to DJ for that. I'll put it in quotations because it wasn't actually like DJing. It was like I got there and they had a CD player. You put the CD in, and then it was about announcements. But I wasn't told any of this. I was 16. I was I was very confident DJing, but I wasn't confident on a microphone.
Yeah.
And I hated it, and I was just terrible. Like I kept stumbling over my words, and there was one bit where I had to kind of make announcements of where people could go for the toilet, and it was like if you're busting to go for the toilet, then go. It was just shocking. Like it didn't make sense. I meant to say bursting, but I said busting. Didn't even tell people where they were. I just said, if you need to go to the toilet, go. So yeah, it was shocking. And I mean, afterwards, I had a local presenter actually came after to do her little bit as well.
Yeah.
But she decided to play a CD that had like none of the clean versions on it. It was all dirty versions of songs at like a family event. So it was like Eminem and Bruno Mars, and it was just full of swearing. So that afterwards made me feel a bit better. Well, I mean, it was horrible.
What? How did you even get booked for? How did you get booked for this?
It was just because it was like the local area, the local youth club. I used to do things for the youth club and stuff, DJing stuff. So I just got asked to do it, and it just turned out to be nothing that I'd expect.
At that age, when you're 16, you're saying yes to every single kid because you just want to be playing out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was horrendous. I couldn't wait to get out.
Right, now I'm going to find out if you know any funny jokes, but I want you to try and make me laugh more than your previous story made me laugh, because that was quite a lot.
The joke I've got probably not going to make you laugh that much. But, yeah, it's a bit of a combination of DJing and my web design work. So it is. What is the best website to find information about a DJ on?
I don't know. What is the best website to find information about a DJ on?
Wikipedia. Yeah. Good, that one, innit?
It's good. I hadn't heard it before. That is new to me.
Surprised. It was like the first thing on Google.
DJ jokes.
Yeah, DJ jokes number one.
Lazy. The past guests have been on here. They haven't even bothered to Google anything. They've just probably not gone DJ jokes. They've just gone jokes.
Ah, yeah, I thought you'd have had it before. To be honest.
No, first time.
I did search for a little bit, but that was the best one.
No, it's definitely the best one. It's a good one. Good one. We'll be taking that one and stealing it. That's the reason the questions are in there.
Ah.
What are your non-music hobbies?
So typical ones, gaming. I like playing on.
What kind of games?
4. I've not got any of the new ones yet, unfortunately. I need to get my hands on one of them, either a PS5 or an Xbox. But yeah gaming. I mean, I still class it as a hobby. My design work, even though it's my job, I do love doing it. So
that's it.
Doing designs for either like my own like YouTube channels and promotions and stuff. And then I enjoy going to see stand-up comedians, or I did before COVID.
Yeah,
I would often go to. We have a comedy store in Manchester.
Oh, amazing!
So I like going to.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Nothing beats a night out of the comedy. The comedy is one of
comedy
the best. Comedy night out. Do a comedy night out because they're the best. They're best. They're better than clubs. I'll say that with my chest. Like fully.
It's good to go before a club.
Oh, 100.
Yeah. If you get a good time, go out there, get the pre-drinks flowing, few laughs, then hit the club.
Get the piss taken.
Yeah.
Then go out.
If you're feeling brave, go sit at the front.
Exactly.
Get ripped into by the stand-up acts. They'll rip you apart for a little bit. Might make your night, might ruin it.
Yep. When you said on gaming, you're on PS4. Do you want to drop the gamer tag to see if there's anyone that wants to play with you, play against you? What kind of games are you playing?
To be honest, I don't play online that much anymore. Yeah, so gamer tag's pointless. But the main one I'm playing at the moment is it's like an old school game that they've re-brought out. Do you remember a game called Abe's Odyssey?
I do actually. I think that was like PS1, like as in like first came out like late 90s. I remember when that came out. I used to get the PlayStation magazine like delivered. I think my dad got it delivered, and I got like the hand-me-down after we'd gone through it after a while. On the demos in the front of the magazine, I think it was one of them. I don't think I ever played the full game, but memory.
But they recently brought out a new version of it, like up-to-date version, not a remaster, a brand new story. So it's called Abe's Soulstorm. But I've been playing that, and I really enjoy it.
Awesome, man. Is there anything else that we should know about Hey Dan?
Again, put me on the spot. Anything else to know about me?
Have you got more releases coming down the line?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a couple more this year. I'm constantly trying to get some more out there. I've got like a big back catalogue at the moment that I'm trying to find homes for. But ones that are signed, another one that's going to be on Stash, but it's the like sister label Stashed Cuts. And then I've got some that's coming out on I don't know if I say it right. Huyostro. That's how I say it. It's
I don't know if you're saying it right. How do you spell it?
Well, I say it how you spell it. So Stro, STRO. So that's how I say it. It's like a deep minimal tech label. So it's a bit different from what I've released with you guys. And that's something as well. Like my music's just constantly changing. I just make stuff that feels right at the time, and if it fits in that genre, then it fits in that genre. And might be why I'm finding it hard to find homes for some of them, because they're so different.
Yeah, well, that's the struggle when you make music that's not quite in an established lane. People are generally afraid to take it on because I think it's different. Will it match with what our label's fan base is? Is it going to get playlisted by Spotify? Like, these are obviously all the things that labels are considering. So it is more challenging when you do break down boundaries, but you also have the benefit. There are benefits that well outweigh struggling to get it signed on the label. The benefits of breaking boundaries are there. Yes.
Yeah, I think my approach is always to just make what I want to make. I very rarely look at a label and go, right, I want to get on this label. Let's listen to these songs. Let's do it in this style. It feels more work than enjoyment, and I much prefer to just do what I like to do and go with the flow. And if a label picks it up, a label picks it up.
I hear you, man. Well, it's definitely working for you, so keep doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, right. I think that's everything for us now. So thank you for looking in with us. Remember, Rhythm Don't Stop is out now and available to download and stream across all major platforms. Thank you for all of your support. And until next time, remember, life's better in HD. Thank you very much, Dan. And we'll speak to you soon, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.